Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody? Hello, hello, happy Thursday. It is so good to see everyone here. SPS is on the move and exciting times in the Splinterlands universe. So let's go ahead. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to just make sure everything is set up and running smoothly and the stream health is looking good. It is. So we are all set. Okay, so what do I want to do first? We can go through and take a look at some of the token values, ecosystem health. My favorite site, Splinter Cards. So shout out to Splinter Cards. Let's see here. We did cross 34 million SPS getting burned. So I think that was like another 300,000 SPS that just got set alight. Essentially, you can see DEC's holding well with PEG. SPS is up now to 3.2 from 3.1. And Rebellion packs are getting sold or getting purchased. We're at what? 725,000 now, which is fantastic. There's only 8 Riftwatcher packs available. Holy crap, that's so funny. Wait, hold on. Are there really only 8 left in the store? It'd be funny if you went and bought like the last 8 of them before they got fully sold out. I am curious to know though. Let's see here. Riftwatchers, gems. Because I just refreshed that. So 0 packs remaining. No. Okay. So it is fully sold out or burned out, however you guys want to look at it. So yeah, they are no longer available in the store. So I'm curious, where has Riftwatcher okay, so pack price continues to increase. Now is the time I think I need to go and purchase some of my cards off the market. So specifically, let's see. I want to get a level 2 lurker just for that phase. But I don't even know. I don't even run into lurker as much anymore. So maybe I don't need it. Oh, let's reset this. Let's focus only on Riftwatchers. And then, of course, you got Inevitable, Immolation. Oh, wow. Lurkers jumped up. These were at $15. Somebody went and bought them all. How frustrating. Well, that's on me for waiting, and I guess I'll continue to wait. But I wonder if these cards are going to start going up in value. We didn't see that with Chaos Legion, but obviously there was an oversupply with Chaos Legion, so it could go either way. We shall see. So let me go ahead and see who's here. We got Virus in the house, People's Guild podcast. What up? And then Virus saying I still need to finish off some of mine as well. So I've been relatively happy in gold. I know that it's probably just a matter of time. Like I haven't gotten to high gold 1, but I haven't dropped below gold 1 either. I've kind of been, in mid to low gold 1 is where I keep ranging. I'm on a nice little streak here, and it's been good so far. So I'm happy with where I'm at, which kind of makes me wonder, like, okay, should I be buying and maxing out the Chaos Legion summoners, legendary summoners, or if I have limited capital, which of course I do, should I be grabbing some of the Riftwatcher cards, or maybe even taking a closer look at Rebellion and what some of those cards are? But you can see here, in fact, this might be an interesting exercise to do. I'm not running into very many Riftwatcher cards. I mean, there's one there, but we won. All right, so let's look at losses too, right? So this is all Chaos Legion, all Chaos. There's a Rooney. Let's see here. Yeah, so even in gold 1, I have not been running into a lot of these Riftwatcher cards. Now, granted, I am not at the top of gold 1, so that could be something. But on the whole, I haven't needed it to get to gold 1. Now, I do anticipate that will change over time as people, as some of these cards start rising the ranks, and I keep hearing about good ones here and there. Let's actually make our way back over to Rebellion. But I still think like some of those Riftwatcher cars are probably way more popular. Or sorry, not popular, but like more powerful in the current meta. I know that this guy's really popular because of the weapons training. Anybody with weapons training, I think, is gonna push pretty far. Mantaroth is someone that I do run into regularly. I don't always lose, but it is interesting. This is another, I never even finished my Rebellion videos, so I'll need to maybe double back and check those out, or record those. So let's see here. Yeah, so the thing is, I feel as though card scarcity, well, on the market may not be an issue, but in the rental market, I think we're probably still seeing a ton of cards just get rented out, right? Like, because what I'm getting at is the airdrop conflicts, right? Had the airdrop conflicts gone live, I think we would have seen a lot of extra cards maybe get taken off the rental market and thrown into those battle wagons or mage wagons. And so, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I kind of want... I mean, this guy for 2 cents a day must be dominating like that. You know what's crazy is like I can rent this guy for 2 cents a day, and that's less than 1 SPS, and I'm making like 3 to 5 SPS per win, which is fantastic. So he could pay for himself, and even at level 1, I think would have a lot of value. Let's see here. Anybody else? Okay, hold on. I want to get to... Let's look only at the legendary card. Oh, you know what? Let's look at summoners first. I want to look at summoners, and I want to look at them at maxed for gold level, because that's where I'm at. Okay, so there's... Oh, actually, you know what? So from a tactics perspective, it's only underboss Fabino available. And then level 8 would be for the common summoners. Ooh, $1 a day for Avina. Isn't that interesting? Is anybody actually paying these prices? I wish there was a way we could check to see if people are actually paying these prices. Oh, and that's only for silver too. Sorry, that's not $1 a day. 100 DEC a day is... No, wait, it was $1. Oh, for a level... Wait. Oh, you know what? Level 8 is maxed. I keep going back and forth between common and rare. So let's look at the tactic summoners. Sorry, I'm gonna go down this rabbit hole. You're free. You're welcome to join me. Let's see here. Okay, so maxed for silver. There are some available. 10 cents for Avina, or maybe I just read it wrong. 6 cents for Prophet Rosa. 4.5 cents for Fabino. Interesting. Okay, maxed for gold, only under boss Fabino, and then maxed in general. Okay, so you do have maxed copies of these guys available. This one's for $1. I mean, it's close to $1. Interesting how cheap Fabino is, but I guess it's just not as powerful maybe at the higher levels. Yeah, so you know what's interesting here is since I'm playing in gold, I almost wonder if there's an opportunity here, because if Avina is getting 10 cents a day in silver and there's only 5 available, I'm curious to see what I could rent it out for. So let's just see how many BCX do you need? Let's just say you get it for like $3. Obviously, it's not gonna be the case, but $3. I think it's 60 BCX, right? For 3 times, yeah, 60. So it's $180. Let's run the math on this. And I want to reiterate, guys. I don't like cards as investments, but I do like playing with numbers, which is exactly what we're doing here. So if we take... Okay, it's not even a level 5, but let's just say 0.1 over 180 times 365. What? Dude, you're getting a 20% return if hold up. All right. So actually what's interesting here is for silver, if you can rent this thing out for 10 cents a day, let's just say 9 cents if you're trying to undercut the market, right? So $3 times, I think it's 25 to max out for silver. Yeah, 25. So 3 times 25 to 75. So 0.09 divided by 75 times 365. You're making a 43.8% return per day, which means it would pay itself off in about 6 months. But you got to keep in mind, this is just a snapshot. No, sorry, it wouldn't pay itself off in 6 months. It paid itself off in more than 2 years. Whoopsies. That was a little math slip. And obviously it's going to go down over time. But it is interesting to think about the fact that like you could grab some of these summoners now, have them kind of pay for themselves a little bit, right? Pay themselves. And then if you don't need them, as I haven't needed them, just hang on to them, rent them. And as soon as they do become necessary for whatever level you're playing at, it's like, all right, take them off the rental market. Boom. Or as soon as all of a sudden, like the returns for renting don't become that great. But it is fascinating. I will say that. Now, hold up. Let's go to the legendary summoner. Oh, whoops. Actually, hold on. I do want to see the common summoners. Because I'm barely running into these guys, and I wonder if we just either they're not that good, or we just haven't discovered an area in which they can be useful yet. So it's like 3 cents for max silver. What about for max gold? Oh, there's not even anything available. So let's go to the legendary. Okay, so level 1. Only 1.3 cents a day for a level 1. Oh, but I guess it's just bronze. Level 2. So you need 3 BCX. You're making 13 cents a day. And I think they're what, like $40? $38? $38. Okay, we'll just say 39 times 39 times 3. So 117. Yeah, the returns aren't going to be that great on this. But 0.12, well, we'll just say 12.5 cents if you want to undercut. Divided by 117. I mean, it's still like 39% of a return on investment. Now, the thing is, I think most people are probably just going to, like, nobody wants to rent it out at bronze, right? Or sorry, nobody wants to combine up. Like, they're just going to rent it out in bronze and see how it goes. Because then you kind of lose out on those BCX. But I don't know, man. There's something here. Again, I don't like investing in cards, but there's something here to discuss, because for people who do like investing in cards, there's kind of an opportunity getting you better returns than, staking SPS or whatever. But again, whatever. Let's see. Is a cane for rent? Yeah, there's I think 45 of them. Oh, whoops. Avena cleaning house. Hold up, I missed a bunch of stuff here. So Virus says, were you in Modern for your Brawl fray? No, I think I'm just in the Gold Wild fray for my Brawl. Are there cards for Gold Plus on the rental market? Yeah, it looks like it, but it's very thin. Virus, have you found it to be that impactful? Is a cane for rent? Virus says, I only have Avena and a cane max for Rebellion Summoners. So tough to judge, but I do think it is the best one. Yeah, for sure. All right, so Wibble, 700 DEC for max level of cane. So was that 70 cents a day? It's pretty good. Whee! All right, so some walking Keys meth right there. Oh, come on. Keys isn't even here to defend himself. All right, yo, Jason, what's happening? All right, I think the common summoner is more meaningful at higher levels when the buff debuff ain't as necessary. Okay. I would have thought the other way around, but I think you're, a lot more abilities on the table higher up. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely used them when I was doing a lot of the play testing, so it's not like they don't have value, but I'm waiting for someone to discover like the Lamacron from, star-crossed Lamacron from different elements. Okay, so let's get rid of summoners. Actually, no, let's go back to summoners and see max level. There's 45 of these guys available at max? What? That can't be right. No, there's 2 of them. But there's no... Oh, whoops. I'm sorry. There we go. So let's look at max level. Again, Avina is an interesting one. And it seems like she's doing the best so far. Yeah. All right. This is a fun little thing. All right. Not sure if you meant to skip it, but you didn't join your tournaments. Oh no, I totally forgot. Oh my gosh, guys, I totally forgot to. Yeah, there's tournaments today. Oh my man, did I miss the silver one? Oh. Okay, there's a gold one starting in about 45 minutes. Oh man, I wanted to play the silver and the gold one. I may not stick around for the diamond, but I was looking forward to playing. Sorry, Virus. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, so that was the whole point of this. Well, no, it's our usual Thursday streams, but let's see how many people we got. Nah, man, there's only 8 people in the silver one. All right, well, let's see who's playing. Virus, you got the bye, well deserved, dude. Virus, you are killing it, man. Where's like my events? Is this it? Yeah, you haven't put your teams in yet. I don't know what you're waiting for this one, but if I remember correctly, you're 11-0. So are you just waiting? Is it because you can see the transactions on the blockchain afterwards and then cheat your way to the top? I'm just kidding, guys. Virus doesn't cheat. He's actually really good at this game. Oh, not completed. My events. Okay, so I mean, I'll hop into the diamond one, but since that starts at like 11:15, I probably won't stick around for it. All right, so I did do a bronze one earlier, just for the folks that want to play. Man, there's only 4 people who played in the bronze one. Well, thanks guys for participating. I wonder, like, is sentiment just kind of like meh right now? I mean, I don't blame you. It's not, because here's the thing. It's not like conflicts would have kept the momentum going anyway. I mean, maybe a little bit, but I think people just need to start seeing these cards or start playing with them. Ooh, all right, we're gonna watch this one. Look at this Battle of Legendary Summoners. Of 4 mana legendary summoners. Yeah, there was a bronze one like even before the stream started. I think I started at 9 and then the stream was set for 9:30. So again, I just put it out there for folks that want to play. But let's see. Was it ambush? All right. Ooh, okay. Interesting use of ambush. Starting to eat through that meat shield a little bit. Wait, I'm sorry. Why is he not attacking? He's in the flank position. Wait, did he even attack? Hold up. Was there a bug here? I never saw him go. So there's 2. 2. Hold on. Don't tell me they killed him before. Okay, let's go back to round 1. I mean, I know it's only 4 damage, but... Okay, so there's 2. 5, 4. Speed of 2 once again. Oh my gosh, they killed him in round 1. Holy moly. Okay, so... Wow, they killed him before the flank thing even took effect. That is fascinating. But you know what? That's what? 2 double attacks there, 6 plus another 5. That's 11 damage to start the game off. I didn't think it was going to be that impactful when I first saw it, but hey, I mean, when you got a lot of meat to eat through, because that other dude was a chunker, man. All right, where are we going? Let's go back to silver. So is that Mac Filet? Oh, I believe that's Ashley. Ashley, I don't know if you're watching, but I hope you're doing well. Let's see here. Nope. Boring. Oh, it was back to basics as well. All right. I see a couple. Oh, there's level 1s here. Oh, this is a level 1 versus level 4 fight. That's not fair. But thank you for participating. So I'm seeing a lot of new names here, guys. Bentenios, Splinters Rule, Mighty Mick. I mean, these are not names that I'm used to seeing, at least participate in these tournaments. In fact, I kind of want to go and see here. So, and somebody, so I don't like Lazy Bones, Sustin, no idea who those are. But someone just sent a comment earlier that I responded to, of course, asking for financial advice, but it was a name I had never seen before. Let's see if I can find the comment here. Yeah, so I don't know if you end up watching this on the replay or if you're here now, but Balrai2598 commented on a recent video and said, I am investing $1,900. Should I buy SPS or Node license? So that sounds like outside money coming in, $1,900. Now, whether it goes towards Node licenses or SPS doesn't really matter, but you know, it's exciting times, guys. It is super exciting times. I'm just having so much fun exploring everything that's happening across, or as much as I can across gaming. So we did the Prime or not Prime, but the Parallel stream yesterday. I am very, very excited about that game. Where this is still going to be a Splinterlands stream on Thursdays, but I'm probably going to start streaming that a little bit more regularly and even making content because I'm very excited about what they're doing. And now, because I've explored Coinbase's L2 for Ethereum base, set up a wallet, super easy. I'm like, what other games are on here now? Because Parallel adopted it. Parallel and the Prime economy or ecosystem adopted it quite well. And now I'm curious to see what other games are on there because the gas fees for ETH-based projects are super cheap. At least relative, right? All relative. All right, let's refresh that and I'll jump back into the chat. You didn't know there was a bronze one. It's all good. It was a little bit earlier. What's up, Osku? Oh, wait. Oh, Skyer is here as well. Yeah, I gotta wait for the hacking code to run. I didn't know there was a bronze. Okay, we did that. All right. I'm leveling my Woo land or I join in. No worries, Wibble. Hey, so what's happening with Woo? I'm not following. I have not been following that. I'm just haven't been following. I'm doing like my Splex claims and I'm leveling up like my faith and fortification and all that, but I'm not following a lot of these other games right now. So I feel behind, but I'm waiting for Woo to launch. I'm waiting for GLX or GLG to launch the actual thing. Although I think you can earn already in GLG, but there's no staking requirements or anything yet. So I don't know. I need to do like a full look at everything. The problem is I'm going to be super busy this weekend. So heads up, I won't be streaming Sunday, at least not Sunday morning, maybe in the evening Sunday. And then, yeah, that's just kind of it for now. Sorry. And then after that, I was like, yes, I'm not streaming Sunday. And then next week, middle of next week, I will be heading to Chicago for the holidays, visit some family. So I don't know. I mean, I'll still be making content there because it's not like I'm going to be super busy all the time. But I kind of anticipate things to be a little bit slower overall. But we'll have to wait and see. Unless, Bitcoin just starts ripping. But still want to see how Rebellion cards play. One Speeds didn't manage to play. I would buy vouchers. Oof. I mean, hey man, you got to do what you got to do. I'm still selling mine until conflicts are a little bit more confirmed. But I guess, you know what? Maybe I could just hang on to them. What is it? Like 3 weeks maybe until conflicts go live? Let me check the calendar here. So if they were like almost ready to go on the 12th, 1, 2, 3. I wonder if they would launch it on the 2nd. I mean, it's literally the day after the holidays. But we could be 3 weeks away. I don't know. I mean, see, here's the thing. The 1st is a holiday, right? The 1st is a Monday. So I doubt that we're even going to get a town hall then. So my guess is we probably won't see anything until the 9th. Now, there's 5 release dates in January. So, right? More specifically, there's 5 Tuesdays. 2, 9, 16, 23, 30. So I don't think we should realistically expect anything in that first week. I know everybody will be coming back, but I wonder if the team's going to use it for like some planning or something else. So yeah, we have like a month. Pretty much a month until conflicts go live. Maybe even longer than that if they decide not to do it on the 9th. C Cypher. Oh, cool. Another cool game. All right. What's up, win credits? I think you won the earlier tournament. Congrats. What it cost you to get started in parallel? I'm playing. You can play for free, 100% for free. I am at a point now where I'm exploring all of the different kind of they're called parallels or factions, right? And figuring out which ones I want to go heavy in, because you can essentially play everything as ghost cards, so there's no earning. But if you start owning your cards, you can still play with ghost cards, right? But you can create decks of 40 cards where whatever percentage of them are real NFTs are going to be they'll give you some kind of earnings. But the Prime ecosystem is fascinating. And more than that, it's a project that I have become so bullish on. I've been talking nonstop about it with Darkest Night. Now I get what he was into, but the thing is, what's funny is he didn't even fully understand it. He just liked the game, and he's just like, man, they got a lot of syncs for Prime here. He bought Prime at $3. It jumped to $9, and so like he was feeling really positive. And so when I started looking at it, I was just like, oh, like this is a team that has like funding, backing, resources, and they're working on a second game now that's integrating AI and like AI and gaming, right? So to me, that's the perfect narrative. Like literally hearing about that project, seeing some of the beta, like kind of very, very close beta that they have or internal testing, I am like fascinated with AI, and I think that game alone, if it's like anywhere remotely successful, and the stories that are coming out right now are already fascinating, if it's anywhere near successful, it's just going to be fun to watch. And I want to have Prime tokens. That's it. I just want to be part of the ecosystem. All right, so I don't like investing cards either, as prices tend to go down in the long run, but I hate it more to pay horrendous rental prices. Yeah, I mean, well, again, if I buy a card, I don't look at that as like investing in a card. If I buy a card, that's my entertainment cost, Osku. I want to play with it and I want to be better at the game. This is why, like, a lot of people talk about, oh, my collection went up 10% or $300, whatever. Like, I have no idea what my collection value is at, right? I just don't check it, because I bought these cards and I plan on playing with them forever. Unless my collection does like a 50x, then I'll probably sell out, play with the soulbound cards, and I'll stream from an island somewhere, right? So at this point, I don't think that's going to be the case. So I'm just buying it. But when I talk about like not investing in cards, I don't like investing in them in the sense of like, oh, because they're scarce, maybe they'll go up, or because they are scarce, or they're renting really well, maybe the returns are good. To me, not only do you have to deal with regular economic supply and demand issues, right? And cards as a whole are infinitely inflationary, which means if you didn't get a, it's hard to like, for example, let's say you didn't get a Koa Lurker and they're too expensive for you. Well, you can go and maybe just buy another tank and get away with winning. For example, I have been playing without a maxed for gold Koa Lurker, right? And as much as I want one, I don't need it in order to play. So even if more players come in, if they realize that it's not part of their price range or it's not cost effective, it doesn't, it doesn't really matter then. On top of that, right? So you have the added complexity of just the base supply demand economics and the fact that cards as an asset class are infinitely inflationary. You have the meta, and any change in meta, sometimes could be good or sometimes could be terrible. But what cards are you most likely to invest in? The cards that are super powerful in the meta. And what happens to meta as you go along? It gets balanced. So you're buying all these cards that are going to be amazing over time, right? That are amazing in the game right now, but there's going to be some other card that potentially comes out and either replaces it or balances it, which means that the value of that card, both financially and within the meta in the game, is probably going to suffer. So yeah, I buy cards because I like playing the card game. I just don't like buying cards as an investment. And here's the thing: I'm not perfect. I've done it in the past. I've even bought a couple cards recently to try and flip and do here and there, right? So I'm just saying, on the whole, I don't ascribe to it, right? I might try to make a quick flip here and there, but I don't even do it that often. Nor am I really good at it. It's just sometimes narratives are fun to try and front run, but on the whole, it's like, I don't like, I'm not trying to create a catalog of cards that I'm going to rent out and just create passive income for the next however long. Go just got daily quests on. I saw something from Yixin, so I will have to go and check that out. Cool. Thank you. So Woo public beta went live yesterday, so you can play the game without animations. Rewards might be live before the end of the month. Oh, nice. All right. Perfect time. 2024 is going to be fun. Virus, congrats on rank 44 in Modern Champ. Good job. Thanks, Oscar. Feels good to finally be able to climb that high. Keep on rocking. Yo, what's up, Powis? We keep playing each other. GG's, my friend. I'll stay in Diamond for the moment, trying top 5 next season. Very, very cool. All right, so we are seeing pack sales continue to rise. We're almost at, what's this, 726,000 packs that have been sold. The burn, I'm not too worried about right now. Even Matt thinks a majority of the packs are going to get burned, right? So this like percentage here, this number, I think what we're more so looking at is to see if we can get anywhere between the 1.5 million to 3 million packs sold range. But I think it's going to take SPS jumping up a little bit higher. That will probably spur some people to take profits into maybe Rebellion cards, or just turn whatever they're earning into Rebellion cards. The thing is, what's fascinating about this, actually, I take profits regularly in SPS, right? Or well, not profits. I take my ice cream money out by selling some of the SPS that I get. I almost wonder if I should just take the hit a little bit instead of selling the SPS. Just burn it, burn it, and then sell the DEC. But I'd be taking it's like a 2.5% hit, right? Wait, no. What's 25 out of 1,000? Maybe that is 2.5%. Or is 25 over 1,000? Yep, 2.5%. Damn. Huh. Okay. Well, all right. I'm not trying to be a hero. So I think I'll just continue selling them. GG indeed. Not my best season by far. It's all good, man. We're all struggling, figuring out the new meta. But just keep at it. You'll get there. Candid Athletic Training. Thank you for all your content. Hey, well, thank you for being here. I appreciate the feedback. Glad to know that you are enjoying it. You are a new name, as we've seen many new names coming in. So for anybody who's new to Splinterlands, welcome. This is a really fun place to be. Even during the depths of the bear market, where things were really rough, the community was always the best part of the game. So thank you for being here. And I hope you get to meet everyone and participate in the tournaments. Guys, there's a silver tournament going on right now, which obviously you missed. Oh, there'll be downtime in about 30 minutes. Okay, so maybe scratch the gold tournament. There is a gold tournament starting in 25 minutes. What are they launching today? It's a Thursday. I wonder what they could be putting out. Maybe it's just like small bug fixes here or there. Powis says, the plots in my keep area is finally at 50 developed, halfway there. Nice. All right. Yeah, I mean, stuff is moving. It's going slowly and steadily. I do wonder if, so one of my plots here is not getting enough grain. In fact, I had to pay more than half in fees. Hold on, I want to see here because I claimed this morning and it was really bothering me. Oh, energy required grain. Wait, see, why is the grain required so high for this? Oh, no. Okay, so see something like this. Why is the grain cost more than half? Something seems wrong here. If any of you can help me understand it. So I get 49 grain per hour. I mean, I'm just putting like whatever random gold foils I had. But my thought was, whatever the base production is, they only consume half of it. So if I have no boost or anything else, I should still be making double the cost, right? So hourly production is $24.50. Energy demand is 48. All right, the energy demand should be covered already. So I don't. Oh, whoops, that's not what I meant to press. Did anybody else think about that the wrong way? Or am I thinking about it the wrong way? Like if I'm producing $24.50 per hour at the base, which yeah, this looks like $24.50, I should only be consuming half of that. Yet I have produced okay, hourly production is $24.50. So grain per hour. But this is so dumb, man. So I'm making 49 grain per hour. Okay, hold on, let's go back here. So the estimated amount of grain your workers need to harvest resources is based on their unboosted productivity. So Wibble said, don't forget about the taxes. Yeah, so I still pay the taxes on top of that. So, okay, if I was to harvest now, let's see. I would have to feed the workers and then also pay an additional 21. Because I don't think this includes the fees, or this doesn't include taxes. And even if it did, 21 If we subtract 21 from this, what do we get? Well, 135. That's still not half of how much grain I've produced. So I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong here, if I'm doing something wrong. Oh, element penalty? Wait, who's... Oh, that's what it is. So element penalty is death and dragon. Okay, found it. I think I have my gold foil this dude on here. Wow, that's a hell of a penalty. I guess we should just... You know what? It's just not worthwhile. I should change him with someone else. So I'm using all these guys. So let's just put this gold Gargoyle Devil in there. Because I think I'll be better off. You know what? Considering, well... Oh, wait. Oh, but see, look, my production goes down now per hour, but then I pay less in tax. You know what? Let's just leave it. My production goes down. I don't even know. I'm not... I need like one of Virus's like dummy proof spreadsheets. Surprise conflicts are going live. I wish. No, I don't think there's a chance. I mean, if it did, that would be crazy, but Gator says this will be the last update of the year, gameplay bugs, etc. All right, there you go. Don't forget taxes. Mystic Force, what up? Tales from the Cryptmancer. Have you seen the new Go daily rewards and quests? I have not. I did see a ping from Yixen earlier today, but I have not had a chance to actually go check it out. But you are not the first person to mention that, so that will probably be on my list of things to do after this. I know you're... I don't know. What? I think you hit enter a little too early. Okay, well, hopefully the tournaments don't get too messed up. Let's go back to my events and let's see how the silver one is going. If there's any fun matches to watch. Oh, look at this. Rebellion coming in clutch. Yo-ho. So what? This guy can heal only 3 per turn, but I guess that's enough. Oh, that retaliate gonna be a problem. Oh, he even missed. Whew. Okay. I mean, they were so close. They were so close to winning. But these retaliates are just out of control. And now it's game because he can heal 3. Wow. Nice job, Credit 64. I think you got lucky, but still. That's what RNG is all about. Mantaroth winning. I suppose no surprise there. Ooh, what's this? Grimbardoon Fighter. This is a poison rule set, so... Oh, smart move to throw him in the back. I think I would have done something similar. But the sneak attack's going to take you out before you even get a chance. I mean, it just kind of have... I would say that this probably wasn't even Rebellion. I mean, Mantaroth is powerful, right? But I think any of the epic or rare summoners up against someone like Possibilis or Lily or even the other guy, I forgot what his name is, Immortalis. Yeah, I mean, these guys are just a little too powerful. Still, nice win though, Arnie boy. Let's see here. Was this one any good? Ooh, Avina losing. Who did we give? Let me guess. We gave a heal. Oh, you know what? It's a level 1. That's not surprising. We're not going to bother watching. Okay. So Arnie Boy and credits 64. Ooh, lots of Riftwatcher summoners. Ooh, look at this. A Kane beating Lily. All right, I want to watch. You've got my attention now. All right, so there's one, and where's the other? Oh, so you got a double blast. Which is fascinating because it looks as though the triage just didn't do enough. I wonder how close this was. Wow, Chaos Dragon's putting in some serious work. Man, he keeps missing too. I'm surprised the Chaos Dragon on the other side wasn't more productive. Oh, I didn't see that heal. There you go. Look at these Rebellion cards coming into the mix here. Very clutch. Okay. Well, that's out of the mix now. Wow, so many misses. All right. Well, there goes your tank. Oh, this card is just leveled up higher. Yeah, and now you're going to be able to hit every time with the Verboten Captain. So, oh, but they just lost their blast there. Now, I guess what I'm trying to figure out is, was the ambush in this the reason that they won? And I don't know. That's a good question. Well played. Credits. Let's come back here. Avina. Once again. I guess this is just an advertisement for Avina. The stream is sponsored by Avina. So who gets the heal now? Oh, of course. You give it to the lurker. We were just talking about that. So it has a heal. It has Spirit Hoarder. Or Triage. And it has a Resurrect. Wow, that was a huge miss. Because I bought it an extra turn. This is fascinating. Okay, so there goes the speed advantage. Wow, this thing did not hit retaliate at all. Credits, you got really lucky. Whenever I play against this stupid Forgotten one, I get retaliated on every time. Oh, there you go. All right, there's one. Well, no, retaliate again. That would have taken him out of the back line. Oh, but you got to deal with Bloodlust now. This actually made for quite an interesting game. I mean, unfortunately, we know who won already, but it's... Oh, wow, look at all those misses. How? How did you miss? Your speed of 5. And I know, before somebody says it, it's the... Oh... Look at that Dispel coming. Dude, missed again. I mean, I know there's 25% chance with flying, but that's just unreal. Like, if you're that fast, you should not be missing, in my opinion. Credits. I mean, look, you got the win. I think RNG was a little too much on your side. Oh wow, you cleaned house with Virus in the finals. You don't usually see that very often. All right. Ooh, Virus. All right, this is what I want to see. Dual element summoner coming in for a win over Kelia of all people. Oh, Magic only game, so that's not Kelia's strong suit. But let's see how this works. Okay. I guess it's just more options and faster options with bringing in the life team as well. Not to mention, Virus had a Dr. Blight. Not that Dr. Blight in silver means much, but those poisons do start to matter. Or could matter. All right. Either way, very good use. Let's check out the other one here. I see Blackmore Nymph, but I don't think that this... Oh, what's this? Fine. We'll watch. Was this another only Magic game? No. But this, I'm not quite sold on that card necessarily. Why put this guy in the back? I guess if you're afraid of sneak attacks. Oh man, that heal is just so annoying. Well played, Virus. All right, and then in the finals credits, let's see. Oh, here's a boring game. We're not gonna watch that. A Kane coming in. Kane over Avena. So who's gonna... Okay, so we got ambush there, and then an ambush there. Fascinating. So okay, I see the player you're going for, Virus. We've talked about that one before, but I guess just too much damage from a Kane. Oh, and he got your guy. He got him right away. That was just a well-placed scatter shot. This is a well-crafted team, though. Well done, credits. Lots of control there and lots of damage. And then on the final one, I think you said Virus forgot to put a second ambush. Did I? Oh, let's see. So you put an ambush on Noah. No, he put an ambush on this guy, but oh, look at that doubles weapons training. No, I guess even with the... Yeah, no. Man, even... Oh, wow. Look at all these misses, man. They don't even have blind on. This flying thing is out of control. Wow. Another one. Another one. He's faster. Oh, my God. Dude, I hate this game on your behalf, Virus. It's just so dumb. Let's all go play parallel. Oh, I should be careful because I know that hurts. All right, let's see. Where did I leave off on the chat? I didn't say I told you so, but looking at Goldful Chaos cards on the market, wishing I bought more when they were sub $1. Yeah, man, look, I'm not saying that you can't make money investing in cards. I'm just saying I don't like doing that. To me, there's too many factors. That's all it is. So, there's always going to be something that you're going to look at and be like, wish I bought more. But SPS slowly going up. Very nice. Vilson, what's up, man? I'd like to see SPS hit 4 cents by Christmas. Oh, wouldn't that be a Christmas miracle? Virus forgot to put the second. Okay, we did. No, you guys are talking to each other. Rift Watchers is sold out. Yes, indeed. I didn't expect them to put in as much magic in this one. You know what? It wasn't the magic. You should have killed that dragon way earlier. And you didn't. All right, hey, so you guys can check in for the gold tournament. There is downtime starting in 5 minutes, so I don't know what that means, but I don't know. Maybe we'll get a battle in. But if not, you can stick around. If you're willing to stick around, there is a second tournament starting, not second, but a diamond tournament later on today, in about 45-ish minutes from now. So where is SPS? I would love, man, if SPS could just like 1 3 2 4. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. I'm having so much fun learning about the base layer. What do we want to do? Gaming? No, not there. Categories. So where is our market cap right now? SPS market cap is about, we'll just say 40 million to make it easy. So you look at gaming, and in order to be on the level with many of these other games, we'd have to do a lot of multiples. So Big Time, for example, I mean, this is crazy. Big Time still only has a market cap of $100 million. Now the question is, and I don't know anything about these tokens. This is not financial advice. I'm just fascinated by the fact that the market cap is only at $100 million and this thing's already done 300%. So what I'm trying to get at here is like SPS could jump to like 100 million as well. And it would do like 100 million would be what, 3 cents? No, 4 cents. No, shoot. We'd be at 7 cents. And it would still only be 100 million. But like everybody's talking about Big Time right now. So I guess it's a 2.5x for us at, we'll just say 3 cents. So that's 7-ish cents, 7.5 to be on the same level as like a Gods Unchained or a Big Time. But that's not the only place we want to go. I mean, we want to be top tier, right? So how do you become top tier? How do you become synonymous from a market cap perspective with the rest of these tokens? I would say we don't obviously have to be above 500 million. We probably don't even need to be above 400 million, which is where Ronin, right? Ronin Floki. I would say if we were in the same realm near Echelon Prime, which is about, well, let's just actually say even 200 million, right? If we were a 200 million market cap game, where would that get us? That would get us into the top 250, right? Very close to the top 200 projects overall if we had a $200 million market cap. So a 5x from where we're at right now would put us at like 18.5 cents. Or was it 18 cents? No, I can't do math. Gosh, I really am just screwing up because there's a lot of decimal places. So we're at let's get it exact. We're using the calculator. 3.2 times, we'll just say roughly 5x, right? That's actually not even 200 million, 16 cents. So if we were to hit 16 cents, we would be among these games here. So not even at the level of Echelon Prime, but like Vulcan Forge, or actually be above Vulcan Forge, but we'd be in the top 200, 250 tokens. And I think there would definitely be a lot more conversation around what is Splinterlands. You know, I'm trying to think. We need to. Maybe it's just me getting way too excited about Coinbase's base layer, but I think we should actually bridge. Like Hive Engine should bridge to the base layer. That would allow for people to bring in a ton of capital for cheap off of Ethereum. Because there's a ton of activity happening now on the base layer. Hold on, let's open up a separate thing. That's where I'm doing, like, I'll be doing most of my prime transactions, right? Or parallel transactions. So, actually, this isn't the best place. No, we're not going to talk about base protocol. Where would be a good way to check? So let's see, chains. Okay, so we're going to look at base. I mean, see, like USDC volume here is $13 million over 24 hours. I mean, some of these are just like Wire and Finance, $62,000. There's Echelon Prime. So there's There's $9 million worth of volume. Actually, that's not surprising at all. $9 million worth of volume on the base layer. Holy crap. Holy moly. But you know what? That makes sense, because who wants to transact on Ethereum? But here, hold on. So on Coinbase itself, on the Coinbase exchange, your 24-hour volume is 2.5 million. Gate.io, 261. Okay, hold on. Can we sort by 24-hour volume? All right, so wait, where's all this happening? Where's the base layer stuff? That doesn't seem right. All right, so Coinbase has 2.9 million. ETH V3, or Uniswap V3 for ETH, has 2.7, but there's also this one. I don't know what the difference between those. Bybit's another 1.1 million. But Uniswap V3 for base is only at 37,000 per day. All right, so I think maybe that number was wrong, but that's, oh, you know what? That's 9 million across everything. So I was getting a little too excited there, because I was going to say 9 million just on the base layer. No, it's 9 million in volume across all exchanges. A majority of it is still happening, right? As we saw, a majority of it is still happening in major exchanges or on Ethereum. So not even on base. But I do think that we'll probably end up seeing a lot more happening on base soon. Now, what'll be interesting to see with Splinterlands, okay, so where's our volume happening now? Specifically SPS, right? So you got 150,000 on, and this is why it's just like, if somebody wants to bring in money, there's just not enough capital. All right, what's our 24-hour volume? Where can I see that? Overview. Oh, 24-hour volume is only 230,000, right? So not quite 9 million. But where's it happening? Most of it, I mean, a majority of it is happening on PancakeSwap. So on the BNB chain, which there's just not many great on-ramps for BNB chain, folks, in the US at the very least. Now, keep in mind that there's actually a lot of volume that happens on Hive Engine as well. So let's refresh this, and you can see there's about $25,000 worth of volume on Hive Engine, right? So Hive Engine is like a percentage. It's not counted here, but I guess if you were to count up everything, we'd be close to maybe 300-ish thousand. But, Hive Engine is like 1/6 of what we're doing on PancakeSwap. And the crazy thing is, where's Ethereum? This thing is bridged to Ethereum as well. But unless there's just zero volume on Uniswap or a SushiSwap. Now I'm curious. Coin market cap. Let's see. Oh, my eyes. SPS. Splinter shards. All right, where are we looking? I want to go down and see markets. but it won't let me. There we go. Okay, so now, there's Uniswap. Okay, so how much volume are we doing on Uniswap? Wow, look at that. There's no volume on Ethereum. I mean, here's the thing. Rightly so. There should not be any volume on Ethereum because it's the gas fees are stupidly high. Now, SushiSwap does have, actually, never mind. There's about $13,000 worth of volume over the past 24 hours here on SushiSwap, which I think is where you can make the LP. But the only major exchange that we have, at least here in the US, crypto.com, it's like $7,000 worth of volume. So yeah, like I said, finding a way to like bridge to other, I mean, I think we should bridge to other chains in general, but now I'm even getting super excited about the L2 for Ethereum. Okay. Oh yes, another one's Notorious Big. I think I was emulating whatever his name is, DJ Khaled. Another one. All right, so why downtime? I think Investigator said it's just going to be fixes and bugs and stuff like that. What is up, Steve? Good to see you here. I need to learn more about base chain for sure. I had such a blast. I spent like 3 hours yesterday morning figuring out how to get more money into Parallel, and or at least to buy Parallel cards without having to pay. Like, so we were on the phone in the morning, and he's just like, all right, you should start, buying some cards. Well, actually, he wanted to send me some of the cards he has that he doesn't use, right? Just so I could get started, and then I would scholar for him. And he's just like, if I send you cards, it's going to cost me like $250 in gas. And I was like, yeah, don't do that. So then I was like, let me go and see if I can buy my own cards and whatever. The cards you were suggesting, right, which are cards that I play with and use and I like, they were going for like $1. But in order to complete the transaction for $1, I had to pay $20 in gas fees. So it's like insane. And then I went into their Discord asking about like, I don't even know what I went into the Discord for, but the answer that they gave me was, there'll be more cards on the base layer soon. And I was just like, what's base? Oh, I had heard about Coinbase working on an L2 for Ethereum. I was only familiar with Arbitrum and Optimism. But then that sent me down a rabbit hole, figured it out. And now gas fees on Ethereum are like $1, which is fantastic. Gas fees or like transactions are like $1. Sending from, one to another is like 10 cents. So any Rebellion cards you run into on the battlefield that has crushed, I wouldn't say, Mantaroth definitely seems to be popular. So I run into him probably the most out of anyone, any other Rebellion card, and definitely difficult to get past unless I have like a ton of magic spam that, So Wilson says, can you share a bit about Parallel? Yeah. So I'm going to start doing content for Parallel. Let me just say this, because I want to keep these like Tuesday, Thursday, whatever, as Splinterlands focus, so people don't get too upset. But I'm going to say something that I know is probably going to rub some people the wrong way, and I don't mean it in any way to offend, but I look at what Parallel is doing right now as a version of what Splinterlands company would be if they had financial backing and the connections and network, right? So Splinterlands is trying to do the whole thing like DeFi and all that, and I get that. That's cool. Whereas Parallel, they're creating a card game, but they're creating a whole ecosystem around it, right? So it's just like you have the Splinterlands SPS ecosystem. You're going to have the Prime ecosystem. The card game is just the first part. They are working on a second game right now, which is an AI-based game, which, again, I think is fascinating. And they have a tremendous amount of syncs for their tokens. So something that I learned only recently, because Darkest Night kept saying that he had to burn Prime. So you don't actually burn Prime there. You sync it, and then it goes back into the reward pool to pay out people on the back end. So there's 111,000, 111 million, 111,000, 111 prime tokens that'll ever be minted, right? So 11111. I guess they just went for a fun number. Yeah, they seem very well connected. They seem very well funded. The game obviously looks awesome. They're already listed on Coinbase. So again, it's not to say anything against Splinterlands, but I'm just like, I can't wait, and I hope to see Splinterlands reach that status someday, where they have just kind of everything running in full gear. So that's my hope, right? That's my hope for Splinterlands. I want them to be at the level that I think Parallel is at right now. But there's no denying that Parallel is very much like a darling of this upcoming bull run. You've already seen the token do a 3 to 4x, and I just think that they're building some awesome stuff, and they have the financial backing and the resources to do it, which is fascinating. And they're delving into AI, which I think is going to be the second hottest narrative next summer or over the next bull run, right? So you're gonna have gaming and then AI, and they're creating something that already looks pretty awesome. That I watched a couple of videos where them demoing it. It's called Parallel Colony. Again, I'm just fascinated, and for all the people who are just like, oh well, why are you like looking at, I always said I was going to look at other games. Like, I always said that I'm excited because 2024 2025 is going to launch so many awesome things, and I genuinely believe that there will at least be one major hit, right? One game, or not genre defining, but like killer app, right? We'll call it that. I love Splinterlands. I don't think it's going to be Splinterlands. That doesn't mean I'm not going to play and enjoy the game. Obviously, I love it. I'm still making content every day. I just don't think it's going to be Splinterlands. The type of game that Splinterlands is one, too expensive for most people to come in, and two, very difficult to learn for casual gamers, right? You really need to love it. I think all of us here that have stuck around during the bear market really love Splinterlands, right? Both the game and the game economy. But I don't think it's going to be the killer app. So I'm excited to see what the killer app is going to be. And I think there could be a chance, just because gamers have different preferences, that there'll be multiple killer apps that get out there. That being said, so I don't want it to seem like I'm just like all about Team Parallel right now. Do I think Parallel is going to be the killer app? No, actually I don't, because the game is a TCG, right? And TCGs are just much more niche than others. So whatever the killer app game ends up being, maybe it's a first person shooter, maybe it's a MMORPG, maybe it's whatever, right? I don't think it's going to be Splinterlands or Parallel. But I like the position that Parallel is in now, and I like what they're working on for the future, that I kind of want to have exposure to it. So that's all it is. You got the Axie coin on Coinbase because you keep talking about the game. I keep talking about Axie because I don't play it. I don't know anything about Axie, but I keep hearing good things about them building an ecosystem on the Ronin chain. So if I was to get anything, not that's the financial advice, but I am more curious about what the RON token is potentially going to do. The Gold League tournament is up if you want to try to get in before maintenance. I think maintenance kicked in before even getting first battle. All right, so I won't even bother. How far behind am I on chat? 10 minutes. Okay. I bought my SPS on ETH last week, but it was at a premium. Oof, yeah. So crypto ABCs, there's speculation that Base Chain will have a token, so people are bridging funds there to possibly qualify for potential airdrop. Oh, well, that's good to know because I just put some funds in. Morning, good combo on voice to talk on Discord right now. All right, cool. So I guess it's not recorded, but we're streaming here, so we'll sadly miss it. What are they fixing or adding today? I didn't keep up. I think People's Guild investigator said it was just some bugs. I can't get enough land and Rebellion cards, trying to get max gold Rebellion summoners. Oh, best of luck on that. Are you planning on buying grain to support your keep in 2.0? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna have to, right? Are you talking about if I'm gonna buy in bulk ahead of time? Probably not. I'm just stacking whatever I have right now. But if they keep it at just like 1,000 grain, then I should be good for like 200 claims right now, and I'm only claiming like once a week. What's about on what chain is it, that kind of thing? No, so I was really excited to see what Ethereum could do from a L2 perspective, like layer 2 solutions. I was following just very loosely, right? In order to combat the rise of Solana, Avalanche, Polygon, all these other chains, I was curious to see what Ethereum was going to do, just because there's still a lot of money on Ethereum and a lot of interest and a lot of development, right? So I don't think people are going to leave Ethereum, but it's definitely going to have competition. So I was following Arbitrum and Optimism, again, just very loosely. And I do remember hearing that Coinbase was going to work on their own L2. And so I just completely forgot about that. And as soon as I heard Base, I was just like, oh, wait, it's out already. That's cool. Let's go check it out. So it's just an L2 on Ethereum with like lower gas fees. But again, not everything is bridged to the layer 2 solution. Right. So it all depends. And Polygon, for example, like Polygon Matic, and I think they're even going to go through another rebranding, but Polygon started off as kind of like a side chain or a layer 2 to Ethereum, but they've had so much innovation and development during the bear market that they're essentially their own L1 now, and they're focusing on gaming and music. So Powis, I'm rubbed up the wrong way. Stop giving me financial advice. Rubbed up the wrong way sounds funny. All right. Yeah. I gave up in parallel because it was on ETH. Really didn't think ETH games would run this time, but forgot it was on Base. Yeah. So, I mean, Steve, we can talk about it more if you want to jump into it, but like I got super pumped today. If you have a Coinbase account, I literally was able to, put money into Coinbase, right? Put fiat into Coinbase, convert that for no fee to USDC, since that is a token, since that's their partnership stablecoin, right? So Coinbase and USDC or Circle. And then I was able to withdraw USDC from Coinbase to my private wallet on the base layer, right? On the L2 for no fees, right? Because that's just, they don't have, for transferring out on the L2, or at least for the base layer, I was able to transfer to a private wallet USDC for no fees. And now from there, Prime is already bridged, so I can go buy Prime on the second layer, and then use that to go to OpenSea, which also supports the second layer, right? It supports the base layer, and buy NFTs from there for significantly cheaper than using anything on the mainnet, or buying Prime on Coinbase and then withdrawing it to a private wallet and paying the gas fees on the mainnet of Ethereum. So again, is there a risk there with L2s? Absolutely. Not financial advice, but I just like the idea of being able to transact for this game parallel, and I'm sure many other games that will pop up over the next year or two on the second layer of Ethereum. Skyweaver is a great looking card game as well. I've talked about it here before. I've heard about it too, but I have not given it a try yet. So talk about killer app. The Splinterlands mobile app is killer bad. Needs so much work. Yeah, I mean, Matt even addressed that recently, saying that it's not anywhere on the roadmap right now. They just don't have the resources to focus on it. You don't think with tower defense and new games on goals and yada yada with what Aggie is working on? You don't think with tower defense and new games on goals and yada yada with what Aggie's working on? What do I don't think? You don't think with, all right. I'm assuming you're asking a broader question of like, you don't think it's going to do well? No, I mean, I think it's going to do fine. Again, the amount of capital that is in the rest of the crypto ecosystem that's not on Hive is super high, right? The amount of capital, the amount of interest, the amount of users are just significantly higher in many of these other areas. So my goal is, it's not my goal, but my hope is that we can get a lot of users into Hive. We can get a lot of users into Splinterlands. But like I said, I think the only way to do that, honestly, is like there needs to be a massive green candle that gets people to figure out how to get capital into Splinterlands, right? And then from there, hopefully they look at Hive and they realize Hive has some cool things to offer, even though it's a small chain, and they decide that Hive actually maybe has some potential. But that's just, I don't know. I mean, once again, don't get me wrong. I'm still here trying to make content for Hive-based things. I don't know when the actual GLG game is going to launch, but when it does, I do want to play, stream it on here, have fun. But I think the user bases are just incredibly small right now. That can change on a dime in a bull run, but we're not there yet. About how much money you need to get a deck to earn in parallel. Steve, I can't answer that question because I haven't done it myself. They have cards for super cheap, or not super cheap, but like a couple bucks. And then, some of the legendary cards are going for like an ETH, which is just crazy. So, the good thing with this is that you don't need like 400 BCX of a card in order to do something with it, right? I think the max amount you can put of a card in a game is a common card at 3. So, for example, like the card that I was looking at, it was a common card going for $1 or whatever it was. Actually, on the base layer, they were selling it for $3. So I think people realize that there's a premium there. But it's like, oh, okay, well, let me grab a couple of those cards. I don't think the earnings in parallel, right, from a play to earn perspective, the earnings in parallel do not compare to Splinterlands at all. Right now, I think you still get way more in return for playing in Splinterlands. But, Ali Straza, I tuned into, like, they're doing tournaments. They're trying to get this esports thing going, which is exactly what I wanted Splinterlands to do. But I saw a live stream that Ali Straza was essentially like being a commentator on. And they're doing these tournaments with larger payouts every so often, right? You need to play ranked. You need to play ranked in order to qualify, and then you get invited and all this. So again, it's like I feel like they're just a couple steps ahead of where I want Splinterlands to be by the end of this next bull run. And so I do get excited about the fact that they can create interesting content for people who do love TCGs with influencers like Ali Straza, and have these kind of like high-end, high-level tournaments and competition with people based on their decks. But you don't actually need to spend anything in the game. You can build your deck up using all what they call apparition, like ghost cards. You just start off with like the basic starter deck, but you can get like rares and legendary cards by opening up packs, right? And you can pay for these packs, but they're all ghost cards. So again, it's just more so like from a gaming perspective. But if you ever want to transition to the Web3, they make it easy. Well, not easy, but they do something where it's just like after you win a game, for example, in ranked, it'll tell you, oh, you could have won this much prime, right? But you didn't win any because you don't own any of the cards in your collection. And you don't need to own everything, right? Each deck is 40 cards. So you can have however many cards you want in there as a percentage, and then you'd earn a percentage of that prime. It's kind of like what we have with starter cards here, right? If you use ghost cards or starter cards, it dings you on the rewards, as well as like not having enough SPS, for example. I know base. I meant the game parallel. On what chain is it? I mean, it's on Ethereum primarily, but it's been bridged to base. Splinterlands mobile app hasn't had an update in years. Yeah. I mean, it was Double Coconut that was in charge of that. So I don't know what the relationship with Double Coconut is like now. Yo, good morning, L4. Red Ledger had some issue and was affecting some dApps. Wonder if it's this updates. I don't know, but that's a good question. I like that the Keeps got another pump in price following the latest white paper and monopolizing that certain resource. Sorry, I can't remember the name of it. Trifoil Runes, I believe, is the resource that you are referring to. And yeah, I'm glad they're trying to give a little bit more value to castles and keeps. I mean, there's no keeps available now for actually, let's see. I think it was like $3,000 was the cheapest that I saw, and then that got scooped up off the market after the white paper came out. So let's refresh this page. Oh, they're in maintenance too? Okay. Let's see. Keeps. Well, hold on. Let's see. Castles first. No castles for sale, so it's just keeps. And the cheapest one. Oh, hey. So somebody is selling one for $2,400 now. But after that, they jump up to $3,000. I kind of want another keep. I don't even have the cards to run it, but I kind of want another keep. I guess I'm just going to have to wait until I'm gonna have to wait until there's like a massive dip in the market and people get all salty here again, and then I'll be like, all right, now's the time. Now's the time to go grab this keep. I'm gonna try and corner the market on trifoil runes. Pao says that'd be good on Splinterlands to show what you could have earned if you had what you needed. Actually, you're right. That'd be a good idea for folks who are still using starter cards, rather than just seeing, oh, here's the deduction and then the final number. To see what you could have made would be interesting. After Gaming, does your keep make grain and SPS? I mean, I'm taxing everything, right? All 3 items. So, yes, I guess that's an easy answer to your question. Yeah, it was wild to see keeps at 9K and tracks at 11K yesterday. Wow. If yes, can you show us what you got in it so I can get an idea? Yeah, sure. I mean, it all depends on whatever people are going for, right? The keep at this point in time does not produce any resources. It only taxes. Oh, speaking of which, though, I guess, hold on, they're in maintenance. So maybe it'll be short. Maybe it won't. Nope. It's not ready yet. But it's whatever the people in my tract are going for. I'm just taxing that at, I think, roughly 5% of whatever they're making, right? You know what we aren't tracking right now? Oh, hold up. How come nobody's tracking how much SPS is getting burned from castle and keep taxes? Is that part of the reason that we're seeing a lot of SPS burned? I mean, that would be good, right? Because that's essentially, I think, at least 3% of whatever that land or that pool for land was is now getting burnt, rather than actually hitting either player's accounts or the market. But you know what? Maybe I'll just pop into map chat and ask. But yeah, some listed low after that. I just want to know what cards you run on it. I don't run anything fantastic. I run a couple of 1 BCX gold foil legendary cards that I had extra. They're not even designed to work well with that keep or that type of land. So I'm running very minimum right now, but I am also getting like 42% of the tax rate, right? Which is kind of where I wanted to be. Now, that being said, I will have an incentive to level up my cards there in the future, because once trifoil runes come out, I will want to be increasing my production as much as possible, since that'll be the only way. So, and what you make on average, I know you're taxing, you're literally taking my money. I mean, I got to work for it with some production on there, but it's not much. I mean, I don't even know. I think after a 1 week claim, I don't even know if I have 200 SPS. So it's more than I was making before, right? Because when that land plot was just a land plot or an unsurveyed deed, or even when it was a keep, I was just making like, what is it, 1.3, 1.4 SPS per day. So now I'm able to pull in more SPS for it from the taxes, but it's not like I'm going to retire off of that. Guten Tag. What's happening in International Travel Channel? Wow, I can't believe we're at an hour and a half already. I guess I started the stream a little bit earlier today, which is good, because then I'll be free earlier. But always love the conversations here, guys. Okay. So let's see. I see. Thanks. All right. So Aaron says, kind of bummed about land interactions. It seems like collaborative production and same region may not have a real benefit. I don't know what you mean by that. If you're talking about this, I think that this is going to be something interesting in the future. Where let's go like research, for example. Like, I'm in land of prosperity, and sadly, we are not leading the charge. All right, we're at 0.86. Is that right? I don't know what this means. Maybe 0.86 million. And then, Broken Lands has 1.3. Central Fire has 1.5. Wild Northeast has 1.3. So I guess we're tied with Pacific Northwest. We're tied for 4th place out of 7. And really, it's like out of 6 because Shimmering Coast isn't going to count for a while. They're going to struggle for a bit. Actually, even Great Lowlands. So we're just at the bottom of this. So I suppose I could maybe try to do my part a little bit more to get more research, but we have Aggie. We have Aggie and we have Fighter for Freedom. All right, so I run a keep with 50 plots all constructed. I run all gold foil max exploding rats with title common totem. Getting 45,000 grain per week, 190 SPS, 50 research, rough numbers, obviously. Interesting, okay. Just want to see if it makes more than a node at this point. Nah, dude, node. If you buy nodes on the secondary market, those things are getting like a 40-something% return, which is pretty good. Do. All right. I think we'll probably start to wrap up soon. All right, so like we all work on different things together for 1 or 2 items. I think the whole Secret of Pretoria thing is gonna help to do that. But again, that might be 12 or more months away from where we're at right now. Whenever we actually get to that level. What else new stuff do they have here? But I will say this: we are definitely starting to feel the scarcity overall for DEC, for SPS, and I think that's fantastic. All right, somebody keeps messaging me. I will just check it later because let's see here. We keep burning SPS for DEC, right? So this number continues to go up. We're at 5.86 or 5.086 billion. Land, we still have several billion to go. But again, I wouldn't even expect this to be there by the end of next year. Yeah. So far, people keep buying packs. People keep opening cards or buying packs, combining cards. I can't wait to see what happens with battle wagons once those are live. But outside of like Bitcoin ripping up over the holidays, I can't think of anything that would like really drive people to like spend a ton. I mean, maybe if everybody gets like a ton of money for Christmas, but maybe bonuses that they want to put in, right? That could start to impact things. For example, right, we only need 332,000 of fiat to come in or other crypto. But obviously there's nothing happening in game that'll do that unless, right? So I think battle wagons could be a big part, but that's not coming until January. So now the only other thing that I can think of is if there's some like crazy combo and all of a sudden people are just ripping packs in order to try and find certain cards because the estimated value goes back up. But check this out. Oh, this is not a good sign. I mean, we're like barely 2 weeks in and estimated value now is very similar to the pack price. So I wonder if pack sales are going to start to slow down over the next 3 weeks. And I don't think there's going to be any kind of innovation happening on like the brawls or tournament side, despite the cool conversations happening from the DAO perspective. So, we'll probably, I'm expecting things to be really quiet for the next couple of weeks, unless Bitcoin decides that it wants to like hit a new yearly high, then, I don't even know what the 2023 high is right now for Bitcoin. I think we top out at 45? Yo, somebody is literally sending me an essay. I'm just not going to read all of that. Let's just talk on the phone, please. Please, let's just talk on the phone. Stop sending me that. 2024. Oh, they don't have it. Oh my God. It's just nonstop. Let's see. They don't have the 52-week high? Well, we did hit 44,385 in the last 7 days. Okay. But the date that I'm hearing, January 10th, is a potential date for Bitcoin ETF potentially getting approved. 1, 2, 3. So it's about 4 weeks from now. All right, a little less than 4 weeks from now. Could be interesting. Again, that's in January, but there's always going to be insiders who get a head start. Okay, so like we all work on different things together for 1 or 2 items. Well, one node makes around 19 per day plus vouchers, but yeah, it's better value if you get on Hive Engine. Oh yeah, I mean Hive Engine, I don't know how much they're going for now. I saw them for like $500-600. I mean more than 500, but $667. And even at that price, I mean you're getting some real value. In 2.0, it will pay to work together as some areas can't grow grain. Okay, yeah. Rental prices are crazy high level, playing in gold for rebellion cards. Good play to rent. Yeah, I mean, if you like investing in cards. Guys, better not use any wallet like MetaMask. Just be safe. What do you mean by that? Hold up, L4. You can't just drop that here. What's going on with MetaMask? Did they get hacked? Because I use MetaMask. Maybe even after, although I'm starting to explore some other wallets too. Maybe even after card staking on Wagon. What's up, Mondroid? I wouldn't say no to projected Hive BTC of 100K. I don't think that's happening until 2025 if we get that high, but yeah. I'll buy some Rebellion then. Nice. I saw something about vulnerability with something crypto-based. Do you know what it was all for? Why not use MetaMask? I don't know, Wilson. I didn't say it. That was L4. Use Phantom. Well, Phantom's for Solana. Unless did they expand outside of just Solana? Oh, they did. Okay. That's cool. They got on ETH as well. Smart move. I'm sure I sent you a Discord message. Yeah, I know. Dude, you sent me a whole essay. I need to read it afterwards. Unless you want me to read it now. Actually, no, I'm not gonna read it now because I'm about to hop off. But I will check it out afterwards. Is there anything you want to share here with the group though? Hope you're doing well, man. We had a great conversation months ago, I think. So, oh, Bitcoin forecast. Oh, even better. Oh, they also got Polygon. Amazing. All right, so not MetaMask. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with what L4 was saying about MetaMask. But despite everything, just be safe, just be careful. Because a lot of these, see, this is the Bitcoin maxing me talking. I mean, I just wouldn't trust a lot of these. At the end of the day, there's still like third-party counter risk. Oh, something about Ledger. We're actively working to remove the Ledger wallet connector. For your safety, please refrain from engaging with any dApps until further notice. Stay tuned for updates. Yeah, okay. Ledger had a problem today. Interesting. Well, security is going to be an issue. So memorize your keys, and yeah, try not to have as much. Bitcoin be pump. Let's go. All right, what did you say here? Well, $400 million in longs got liquidated, and appears we may be on the way to 80K, but I'm not a financial advisor. Well, you know what? I actually hadn't checked in on that. Thank you for that. I know that with the dump, usually a lot of the longs get liquidated. So now that we've cleared out some of the leverage, I wonder if that's going to clear the room for us to hit 50 before the end of the year. I mean, can you imagine if we hit like 50 or even 60 before the halving next year? I can. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying I can. I don't buy leverage, just buy and hold. Yeah. I mean, Bitcoin's a savings program for me. Thanks for the financial advice, bro. All my friends are sending you messages. Well, you know, I really think there's going to be a lot of people that are going to try to front run the bull run, or front run the halving, which I think we're starting to see now. I mean, it's kind of serendipitous that the ETF got delayed so far into like early 2024. But that's kind of what gets me excited about like gaming and stuff, gaming, AI, all these other narratives in the alts. Gets me excited for stuff like Splinterlands and Parallel, because I hope that things don't take a massive dump next year, but maybe we just kind of hold steady, and then it just gives alts crazy room to breathe, right? Here's the thing, what's been very impressive about Bitcoin is that it like reaches a new level, stays there, reaches a new level, stays there. I mean, sure, we dumped from like 45 to like 40, right? 41, a little bit under 41. But that kind of correction is actually not, that kind of correction is small compared to what we've seen. So previous bull markets, 2017 and 2021, there's like a chart you can go look at. I'm sure it's going to be very popular soon, or it's just going to be everywhere soon on crypto Twitter, crypto X. But it's like when you look from the bottom to the top, there's like 30% corrections, right? So it's like we were at the bottom. So a 30% correction, we were at the bottom probably a year ago. A 30% correction from like 45K, which is where we topped out, would be down to 32. So if we only drop to 41 or 40, and now we're already starting to make our way back up, then that's not even a 30% correction, right? So, yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked at the data for the entire year, but what's been fascinating about Bitcoin is that it just goes up a little bit, doesn't drop too much, right? It doesn't have crazy 30% drops, but that's why, like, when we were at 30K, we dropped to 25 and everyone's like, oh, I'm waiting for it to come down to 22. Like, that was the 30%, right? Didn't happen. We stuck at 25 and then we just took off from there. So I don't know, fun stuff. I'm really excited for what happens with Bitcoin and crypto in the next 2 years. I think we just need to get through the end of the year with the holidays, which will probably be a little bit of a slower time. I mean, I don't know, who knows? Like, people could just take their bonuses and go along, but it'll be fun either way. Yeah, you wrote about that too. All right, cool. I will check it out after I'm done streaming here. So Rebellion will sell steadily this year, says Lapsus. Anytime card supply gets low, card values rise. People will buy to flip the cards, and when they buy so much, that value drops. Sales slow down. Cycle repeats. Yep, and you know what? In a way, that's going to be perfect because we will only ever open enough packs to get the cards that we need. So it is. We're doing way better than Chaos Legion. And my hope is that they continue on improving and fixing the mistakes that they made for Chaos Legion with Rebellion. Hey, what's up, Lawrence Blake? Good to see you here. Powis, I pushed it all into Bitcoin at 24 when you advised. I did not advise it might be a good deal. I did not advise. Let's just be very clear. I just saw Bitcoin at 24 and I said, "Oh, that's nice." But Bitcoin, like it's infinity over 21 million, guys. It's just a matter of time before they end up printing more money. So own hard assets. Doesn't have to be just Bitcoin, but you want to own assets. Don't hold cash outside of like emergency funds. That is financial advice. And it's not me saying it. It's just cash, like with the inflation rate, it's just not great. So, I mean, unless you want to work until the day you die, you want to own assets that will increase in value or provide you some kind of passive income. Let's see. So nice. A couple of cards have had temporary Winterfest themed images added in place of their regular image. Oh, wait, what? No way. See, it's little things like this. If they can do more of that, that'll be fun. Like I want to see like Artemis the bear with like snowflakes or a Santa hat. Oh my gosh, that would be fantastic. Can they do that? I mean, you're gonna get an uproar from people who are like, "Oh, I don't celebrate Christmas," and blah blah blah. But it's fine. Like it's just a card. Which cards? Is it only the new ones? I'm just so enamored right now. Let me see. I want all of Rebellion, please. Let's do this. The thing is, I don't know the new cards well enough to know if they got anything. Let's see this. Do you see anything different? I don't know if my brain's like making it up. I'm like, oh, does this card look different? But it's not. Oh, is that, see, like, were there always crystals around her? Maybe I'm just not paying attention to the work or to the artwork. Dude, come on. You can't tell me that a Santa hat on Bakjira wouldn't be hilarious. Okay, I haven't seen anything yet. If it's on Rebellion cards, then I just don't know them well enough to fully appreciate it. But let me jump to the chat and see if you guys have discovered any. Dude, it's going to be crazy. Maintenance is over. Power says, you said put it in or you're stupid. Now find out advice you did. I did add that caveat. Well, this is a gaming channel. It's not a financial channel. Bah humbug. L4 this morning, CT, former Ledger employee, fell victim to a phishing attack that gained access to. Yes. I wonder if it's only in match. Oh, that could be interesting. I just had a dream about Ledger being compromised. Weird. Whoa. Stop manifesting the future, Crypto Chad. All right. So people that complain about things like that need to take a chill pill. Affecting version 11.5. Oof. Oh, and Wallet Connect. Oh, that's no bueno. Clear the cache. How do I clear the cache? Do I just do a hard refresh? I'm not seeing it, Josha. Huh. Okay. Crypto Chat, if you have a dream about buying something, let us know. All right, so Ledger is closed. What's that Bitcoin saying? That's why Trezor has a place. If only they weren't so maxed and supported more coins. Yeah, in summary, go touch grass today. Do you mean closed, Ledger's closed source rather than open source? Yeah, definitely my splurge coin is Shiba Inu. They have burned so much in the traction and use case. It's way better than Doge. Not to how plus Shiba swap sets it apart from Doge. Interesting. I mean, I have like a little Shiba that I just threw into a private wallet, and I was like, well, I'll come back in 10 years and see what. I see it now. I cleared my cache. Okay, well, how do I clear cache, guys? I don't even know. But my main holds are BTC, ETH, SHIB, Starl. Don't ask. Well, you did tell me about Starl a while back, and I apologize. I never really dug into it. All right. Well, I guess I'll just have to figure out how to clear my cache. Is that like a settings thing? Yeah, I'm not gonna do this on stream. All right. Well, we'll check it out later. So, like I said, I will not be able to stream on Sunday. I'll be honest, if I'm free tomorrow, because I know Darkest Night's probably free, we might hop in to do a little parallel tomorrow morning. But Saturday and Sunday, I will be busy this weekend. Monday, we have the final countdown, the final town hall of the year. But what time is the town hall is the question. Town hall events, 2 events. Oh, there's the down hall tomorrow at 9 a.m. I haven't attended one of those. I think I tuned in very briefly, but I hope I'm not missing much. Okay, 10 a.m. Monday. All right, cool. So maybe we'll stream Monday after the town hall, depending on how long it goes. Could be fun. But yeah, other than that, anything else, guys? Are we good? They rug pulled. Okay, yeah, that's not good. Ledger is both closed source and closed chip, but I'm not sure if it's just a Sol thing where they want people to sell before the bull run. I wouldn't advise Starl anymore. All right, well, I'll take your word on that. Trezor actually invented their own open source chip on the new one. Oh, cool. When next conspiracy? Oh, that's a good question. You know what? We were supposed to do one a while back. I don't know. With the holidays, it's gonna be tough, Powers. But I know we want to talk about moon stuff. Man, I still remember sitting in the back deck of Darkest Night's house with Virus and Keys and Tails, and we're just like looking up it was a beautiful night. It was like looking up at the moon, talking about the moon and how it's fake. All that stuff. Oh man, good stuff. Yeah, we will do another one soon. It may not be until next year, but we'll have some fun with it. Privacy and security, clear browsing data, then shift F5 the site. Okay, yeah, I'll do that off stream though. My favorite conspiracy is Bitcoin is made by world elite. Yeah, I mean I've heard Bitcoin was made by the CIA. Awesome, nice to catch you on stream. Yeah, man, it's good to chat with you too. I'll check out what you sent me. We'll go through that and get hyped for the next Bitcoin pump. I'm down with conspiracy. Let's go. Yeah, lizard people. You guys are fun. We'll do more conspiracy stuff. Have fun with it. And we'll set that up in the hopefully very near future. I don't know if I'll be able to do it over the holidays, but if we can, then why not? All right, guys, that's all I got. Have an amazing rest of your Thursday, or if it's Friday for you, I hope you enjoy the day, get an early start on the weekend. Like I said, no stream this Sunday, but I might hop in for some parallel. If I don't do it here, then it'll probably be on Twitch, because I need to stream on Twitch sometime. But yeah, guys, let me know if there's anything else that pops up. But right now, I think we're just a nice quiet, hopefully before the storm that is 2024 of Splinterlands, which will be really, really fun. But the good thing is that even in the quiet moments, SPS is rising. So wish you all the best of luck. I'll catch you all later. Ooh, it's end of season tomorrow. Hope you get some good rewards. That's all I got. Have an amazing rest of your day. Peace.